So, because I once again forgot to record, let's recap this draft. They banned Aurelia, which is a useless ban, very specific counter pick champion, followed by Elise. Makes a lot of sense. Set ban is slightly off because I don't think he's worth first picking anyway. Not very high priority. They banned Syndra. Sengoku Gaming bans Lucian, which would normally be wrong, but Softbank Hawks ban Rumble and leaves up Akali. Appleman, or Sengoku Gaming rather, have Akali, leaving Softbank Hawks with the first pick on whichever AD carry they want, and they pick that plus Lee Sin. Solid. Rek'Sai for blank. Options would have been Gragas and Jarvan, essentially, would be the main choices. They also pick MF, very solid draft so far. Following that, Ramoon choose to pick a LeBlanc. I think a support here would be stronger, because you can have a free pick on a support, whichever you want, really. So yeah, following that, Leona ban, Bromner ban makes sense. If they were going to pick Ornn, which they banned out. So yeah, so if they banned Ornn, I think the problem is here that they ban Braum first, so they get to choose and ban Ornn instead of forcing them to either pick Ornn, and then you could maybe pick Yasuo, and then in that case you would be having a counter to that. Now instead they kind of screwed that up, so ideally they would have banned Aatrox and then Braum, and then they could force these to pick. Either you force them into picking Yasuo for top lane, or they pick Ornn, or they pick something else. And if they pick Ornn, you pick Yasuo. If they pick Yasuo, you just pick like something that counters it on top lane, like fucking anything. And then if they pick something else, you get your Ornn for free. Now, I think Kench is pretty bad. He's very specific. So they're probably looking to play a weak side on bot lane. I guess in this composition it kind of makes sense, depending what their last pick will be here. The Kench is to be able to play weak side, and they can focus in whatever lane Akali is, and then they can have something pretty strong in the other lane. So there's probably going to be Kennen top lane, which is pretty blind pickable. Alternative would be Gangplank, but I guess this is another option for that. Maybe they think they have too much physical damage if they do that. Although, that shouldn't really be a problem here. I do think Gangplank could have been the better choice there. Helps a lot with the split sense of that. But I guess this gives some more wombo combo feeling together with Kennen and MF. Let's hear it. Piran is going to be Signal Akali, and then on the enemy team we have Dasher and Ramoon with Vlad and LeBlanc respectively. This draft was pretty good by Sengoku Gaming. I think there's just small points, like maybe I would have picked, I already specified this, but I think Gangplank is the better blind pick. But Kennen is also a very strong blind pick, so it's not bad. They do close to the same thing in lane, where they can soak up pressure and just stay safe. So yeah, we'll see that. Vlad is scaling pick. I think Vlad can potentially soak up the pressure, so they kind of want to have a ranged top laner against the Kennen. They don't really want to have something melee where Kennen can have a free lane. Although this isn't really a pressure back to Kennen, but rather to have something that can match Kennen in a way. Alternatively, they could have went Soraka, would have been fine, I think. I guess Vlad is a option for more as a counter burst, because the fight will probably, it's just gonna be a big team fight for sure. Sengoku Gaming will be looking for that, and Softbank Hawks just go into it harder back. Right. Nothing really happened yet. Rek'Sai went and warded a river, very odd place in the river. Not sure what that's gonna do exactly, because you can just walk around it. It's only if you actually walks in the river. Following that, it's a pretty normal 5-point situation for all of them. Nautilus also went and warded somewhere and went sweeper. Is it? Where's his ward? Maybe he just went sweeper level 1 for some reason, but I don't think so. But maybe would be kind of lame because, well, he would have had his sweeper up now anyway. Right, so Blank is gonna be doing a red to golems, probably to wraiths or raptors rather, as they're called now, into blue, and then probably gank top or mid, or looking maybe to invade Lee after going the raptors. Alternatively, he can of course invade after golems, but actually what I think is Lee is doing the buff Grump route, which is pretty solid. Only gives you online early, can impact bot lane. Rek'Sai should expect this route. So actually, they're fighting very early. Rek'Sai is not close by. He's going for his raptor afterwards. Oh my god, that's Tussle, you shit! Oh my god. Okay, so he thought he would die, and he didn't queue up the auto afterwards, which you can do to guarantee that auto, unless you get stunned midair. As long as you actually land at him, you'll get that auto off essentially. But yeah, that's really sad. I hope I get a replay of that. Rek'Sai is managing to get a full clear. He's gonna go his blue buff, skipping Gromp, which is fine because he's gonna go for Scuttle to secure that first. Lee should anyway be happy because he burst all summoners on ball lane, but it would have been nice if he got the kill. So I didn't mean to call him shit, but it was just one auto, man. It was one auto. So close. Well, now they're trading, handshaking the scuttles. Nothing much to do about that. Pooh is making sure there's no shenanigans coming around, and maybe he's trying to put pressure on mid lane together with that. This is kind of bad. Oh. Alright, so for a flash, they managed to, or 2 flashes rather, they managed to trade onto Lee. Something interesting to note is that Akali is running Spellbook. Why is that? Well, part of it is I just think Fleet maybe would have been better, but yeah, I can see the reasoning as well, because it does in a way give slight sustain and defensive to run Spellbook. If you had Fleet here, maybe he would have survived, or like the movement speed could have helped, something like that. But Spellbook is fine too. It's not like you need Conqueror to be really oppressive with Akali if you're not going to be fighting for long, and Fleet is the same really. A similar impact in that way if you're going for shorter trades often. But in this case, you're probably not going to be mattering if you manage to sustain a bit. I guess that's the thought process at least. Something else to note: kind of running Conqueror in a range matchup. I mean, Conqueror is good on him, but it kind of. I do think you kind of need to go Phase Rush in this matchup, or Airy, or actually no Airy, but Phase Rush is a good option. Then you just kind of chill out, sustain. Wait, what? It's really off. Auto rune options, nothing interesting, I think. Not really. Right? Appearing you're sidestepping that. Call is up in CS still. A decent amount actually, into it shouldn't. Oh my god, how long has this been in the game already? What? Where's Pool? What happened? How did that happen? Dasher? Hello? Right, I hope we get a replay of that one. That's interesting. Blank hasn't been able to focus on anything because like everything's just happening elsewhere, and like it doesn't matter what he does. I guess they should expect that Lee could be moving bot lane at this point due to how the spotter is pathing in past his wolves and things like that. I should know that until those three spawn, he's not gonna be back bot lane again after that. So if TS plays safe here, so what happened? Where's Pool? Where's the Pool? Hello? Did he use it before? Did he just think he would survive? Ramoon has a freeze here going. It's pretty good for him. I think the Q spamming is pretty bad. Kinda makes him go low and take aggro from the mob slightly, so trading is a bit rougher. It's not like you deal any damage with it. Guess these people want to shove up this wave. Solid option, solid option. Very deep inside currently, I feel like. There's not much to really go in the game. It's pretty standard. Rek'Sai is going for very many full clears. Well, Lee's trying to get ganks, but he's not really getting them. So Rek'Sai is up at least a few camps, probably like 3 camps. Maybe, yeah, probably 3 camps depending how much they got from waves. Pooh is walking around mid. I don't think he can get much done, but he's at least warding, seeing how people react if he walks into the brush. What? Why he ignited? Okay. Trading ult for ult, that's fine on top lane. Puts decent pressure. He looks like he's gonna go the Gunblade route for Cannon, which is pretty good in these scenarios where you're gonna be one-on-one a lot, maybe trading a lot, so the sustain really helps a lot. Oof. Right. Lee's not getting stuff done. Blank's just out jungling Tussle so hard right now. It's kind of sad to watch, really. She's so far ahead compared to him in all kind of ways. Upper man got solo experience. Should have waited a little bit to secure a charge when it was a bit lower instead of now when it's really tanky, right? So this is a slight problem where it's so tanky now. But yeah, I guess it could have been worse. Oh my god, Pyrian, my dude. Yeah, LeBlanc is a bit rough here. Yeah, I think it's fine that he's playing farming. Like he's up 600 gold. And top lane is ahead as well, like by 1,000. So that in itself is like he's offsetting the difference in mid lane and bot lane at the same time by being this ahead in farming. So I think it's fine that he does this, because he can't really gank mid lane that well unless he goes instant ints, and bot lane is kind of hard too because they're a weak lane, and top lane is still like he doesn't have any real lanes to gank currently. Oh yeah, it's fine. Sadly, they're losing main bot tower here. Not very active, huh? Though. Let's hear. I think it's fine though because they outscale. Like Akali is huge later on. As long as she doesn't hardent and gets really far behind. She's an assassin that's pretty good in late game. Due to design, she's very safe right now. They also got second tower. And Cannon also Vlad is pretty scary though, but aside from Vlad, Cannon does okay as well. So let's see here. So they put Akali bot lane, pretty safe pick, and then they put MF mid to keep up that tower and put pressure on the tower there. Also, since Aphelios goes there, they also have to do that anyway. They can't really put Cannon there. Better to have Cannon against Vlad, because that seems to be working for them. So Akali bot lane is a safe thing due to her mobility. So yeah, and also putting AD carries under the tower is helpful. And on top lane they can't really do that because Dragon is up, so they don't really want to give away it for free. They want to put the pressure on that they can't take it for free. That's pretty shit though that happened. Right, are they gonna do something? Okay. LeBlanc is really annoying right now. She's be able to poke them down consistently. Just noticed that Vlad has no TP. I mean, no flash. They're going for this. I don't know what to say about that. Guess they can't do anything about it. They can go for Herald, so they're trading objectives instead. Because Herald is spawning right now, so that's good. Good thing they managed to stall them from taking Dragon. I assume it was intentional. We don't know until proven otherwise. Since it's just a Cloud Drake, it's not gonna be too impactful. It feels good, I guess, but it's not too impactful. Not needed. Oh shit. Blank is 120 farm. Just 20 farm up. Level 9 versus 8. Blank is doing fine in that way, I guess. Also, it's kinda weak impact. Okay, Vlad's gonna get it now, I'm sure. Or not. It's really nothing really happening right now. Taking bot lane is fine. It's not important to take towers right now. They really just want to I mean, tell them to get the towers, but they can't either, I guess. Please tell me Kenning is going for Rylai's or Leandris. With that, he should not get an Oblivion Orb this game. I think. Actually, wait, why don't they have any MR? What's the Dragon's Mountain? Yeah, Oblivion Orb loses a lot of value on mountain maps. Because even a little MR that they gain, it drops the value of Oblivion Orb considerably, especially at this point after already buying Hextech Revolver. You're kinda losing the value that it gives early on. And okay, I guess it's kind of fine to ulti that. No worries, gonna use it in any short time period. Come on, kill it. You can. Holy shit, this game is really boring right now. Right, so looking at the game state currently, Sengoku Gaming is slightly ahead in gold. Scaling, they may have the upper hand. It really depends how they play out the fights. Whoever gets the flank wins, I think. I don't think, considering that, the gold itself is not too important. Because they're very flank reliant, both teams. Both on Lee Sin and Vlad to get a good flank on the back lines, and then Ken and Akali getting these flanks. Akali wants isolated one-on-ones. Kennen just wanting to flank for the combo with MF. Guess that's a pretty good pick. Oh my god, that's a solid fucking... Oh my god. Why are you spitting out that way? Hmm, that's an int, that's for sure. Trading 1 for 1, but or 2 for 1. They're getting third dragon now. If they get this, it's pretty bad for Kennen because he invested into the Oblivion Orb. Although he kind of needs Morello this game, sadly, which kind of sucks. They do really need one. It's fine. I don't think Akali needed to follow up there. It's good flash. Should have not done it that way. Baron is up. Kennen has TP. Vlad has TP. Very good setting now. They can play side lanes. Please play side lanes. Right, LeBlanc's looking to play side lane a little bit. Call is there. Also, I think Call is a bit scared of the LeBlanc. Blank is falling behind in farm now because he's not really doing anything. Now he's trying to pressure the map, you know. 22 minutes. They saw Blank on the map as well, so. Do they want to contest this? Guess not. He could add because Pierre was coming from behind. I think they were really worried though. Guess they're a bit scared of LeBlanc coming as well. Also, Pierre would have gotten there quite a bit earlier. Right, so Kennen might be looking for a flank here behind tower. But Vlad is ready. Yes, Morello though. Tussle. Could get caught, no. What are they even doing? Like, what is their objective? I don't understand. Like, okay, now they're fighting as a scrim on 2v2. Skirmish, right, okay. What is Blank doing here? Oh shit. Dasher going really hard. That's unlucky. Collie going in. Can just keep chasing. Lee makes it out. I think they have to get like the enemy team split up, where Akali can get strong enough to be able to side lane, but she's really not because LeBlanc kind of scares her. She's playing very safe against that, but I think it should not really be the case, especially after getting Banshees, as she's kind of getting. I think no, okay, she has the items for it, but doesn't choose to. So look here. Lag goes in, Kennen ults, Lee kick. Kennen kites back, runs around. Dasher flashes. Gunblade helps slowing down, and then Blank cleans it up. Collie can't really quite reach the Lee. Now, looking here, Piran is kind of in a heap of trouble, potentially. There's a lot of instant CC and lockdown. So, but Shroud should be enough. Hopefully, considering all of this. Kennen is currently the side laner, but I don't think he's just he kind of falls off after mid game, sadly. So he should put as much pressure on the enemy team as possible right now. If it's so his towers, he's not really getting that tower, seems like, because Vlad is coming to clean that up. So, and he's too far away to actually be able to engage here, because Blank is also not there. Now LeBlanc is waiting for anyone to go bot lane, but it's not going to really happen because the position of the lane is not quite there, as well as people don't play side lanes in LJL. Now coming from this flankage is very important that Kennen does not get blown up or that happens. Sonias for Sonias. They should probably be able to kite back here. Where's Kennen? Kennen's dead? Oh. Yeah, Kennen didn't even ult. Right, so that fight was pretty over once MF got instantly burst, and that should not happen. How does she not have any MR? Why does she not use her stopwatch? A lot of things gone wrong. I guess she didn't really expect to just get bursted down like that. Because they're not really making sure their own jungle is clear. And I guess they don't really expect LeBlanc to come from that direction after standing there for 5 minutes, you know? They really don't want to give up this dragon, because... oh my god, they're pressuring everything at the same time. So this is really well played by Softbank Hogs. They're pressuring the dragon to pretend that they're doing that, but they're actually just taking Baron instead. And they're fine with giving up this dragon too, in a way. Because, well, they can just take the next one, because they got Baron, can put on the pressure. Naturally, they would rather have both, but the Vlad prevented them from... Like, it's not possible. Like, okay, they don't see this. This is really fast. At this point, Sonya... Oh, actually, he didn't even jump in. He just died to the... electrocute proc. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, in hindsight, yeah, there's nothing really he can do there. If he didn't realize she was there. That could have won the game as well if MF didn't die instantly. And Kennen just went in and ulted after that. Sadly, this is sad currently. Dude's not really playing properly, and Blank is... Maybe Blank isn't that good anymore. Maybe I'm living in the past. Kennen is getting Banshees, and they're getting Banshees on the call right now, so I guess they're really going up for those defensive right now. I think MF really needs to get that GA soon. Let's see what she goes back and buy. At least BF Sword, preferably the whole GA. A BF Sword, right? It's not quite there yet. But she does have the stopwatch, so hopefully she'll be ready next time. Vlad is a bit on the weaker side currently. Item-wise he's pretty fine, but he's not really backing it up with the score. LB was walking on the bush. What do you mean? Like she was standing in the bush on bottom jungle for several minutes, and then she walked over it, and it was a pink ward, so she knew they didn't have vision of her. Which is surprising that Sengoku Gaming didn't realize that there was a... First of all, they didn't question where is LeBlanc, maybe she's flanking, and then they didn't actually walk into that brush and check if there was a ward at any point. Rek'Sai passive. I think, wasn't Rek'Sai not... Oh yeah, actually Rek'Sai passive. I didn't see. Yeah, they should know then. It's true. I'm gonna double check later on the my video of it. But yeah, that actually is true. They should notice it. So they really did tunnel vision probably on the fight in front of them. Hmm. How did they get back here? I don't know. Akala is really behind. It's pretty low CS. Has Imperium played Akala before? At least not more than twice. I'm sure he can play it, just not really performing in this game. Hopefully he gets some item soon. He really needs that Sonya. Alright, so MF went BT instead of the GA here. Has a similar impact where it prevents you from being bursted down, or rather GA doesn't prevent you from being burst down, but it allows you to be bursted down and live. But this time, hopefully the shield is gonna save him, I guess. Or at least, I don't know, he's not gonna really be poked down, he's just gonna die instantly. Unless he has a massive shield, but in some standoffs that's not gonna happen. In this case it's fine, right? The pop Banshees on Kennen. No one's playing side lanes once again. They're just like, okay, we can fight, or we want to fight. But I guess they're just really scared of letting go of this dragon. 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. Yeah, what a waste of time. They're just walking around not doing anything. Could have showed up top lane during this time. Could even had someone walk in on bot side and just taking the tower, suiciding for it, but they could have taken it. Now this dragon is alright. Like, it prevents them from being completely bursted down before Kennen. Like, they're not gonna get CC'd to death by Kennen MF and then die. So defensively, this is a really good dragon in this case. Fights will not be very long, where Ocean would have been much better, where you can get several procs and healing, but rather a single one off shield is better here, because otherwise they have no chance to react if they get chain CC too hard. They're down 5k gold. Alright, that's a flash hook that missed. Vlad ulted, got the MF flash at least with that. In that case, they can kind of pressure the Baron a bit more. Although they should know that this is mostly baiting. Their Baron taken is not extremely outstanding and fast. They have a failures, but it depends on what weapon he has. He has the healing one right now. Don't know what the second one is, but you know. Right, Phyllis ulti for decent chunk damage. Pyrian's being saved by MF ulting for some reason. They really should just regen back. Right, so they're pushing Baron now. Baron goes down very quickly, 7,000, 6,000. Ramoon is quite far away, has to flash away too. This is really dumb to go and contest this when they know they can't. But I guess this cannon ulti is too late. Maybe he can get one, maybe he can kill Honey. No, he can. Right, cannon was too hesitant to go in, so nothing they could really do there. Game over. How did these lose? I had these really high rank. Damn. I feel stupid now. Can I change my prediction? Right. It's over, so. Damn, unlucky. That's unlucky game. I think they just didn't really have a win condition that they could play through, because Akali never got really big. And then it's kind of like, what are you gonna play through? Cannon MF, they never got the setup to get that kind of combo going, sadly, due to poor vision management. And then when they kind of had this chance, LeBlanc just kind of saved the day by getting the MF, and then they couldn't fight. So yeah. Just gonna take a little bit of a wee break. I'll be back in 2-3 minutes maybe. I just want to thank everyone who tuned in today. There will be at least 2 more games today, so don't